see I can see my hand. Okay, so there we go. I'm playing. Can you go a little bit like this? So I'm going. What is this again? G minor triad. And a triad is a group of 3 notes.
Yeah.
We know that, right?
Yeah.
How do we build the triads? We can build them independently by learning the distance of the notes. And the measurement on the piano is always half tone. The closest distance is a half tone. That's a half tone. That's a half tone. 2 half tones will make a whole tone. Therefore, from here to here we have a 1.5 tone. And from here to here is a 2 tones. So we can think of a 1.5 plus 2 tones, or better way probably is to know the scale. Like in this scale, like if you know the scales.
Yeah.
So we're in a major scale. Say F major scale. And the major scale has its own pattern. That's another lesson, but you know already the pattern. Tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. On every note of the scale we can have a triad. That's our second triad, or G minor. The first one was major, and that's 2 tones here, and 2.5 this way. So this is a minor triad. Okay. If I continue with the triads, if I add another third here, following the scale, that's I get a minor 7 chord. So far you understand? No, you don't?
Kind of.
Kind of. Well, these 3 notes are called triad. We know, minor triad. And from here to here we have a 3. From here to here we have 3. Like G, A, B flat, that's 3. B flat, C, D, that's 3. D, same pattern. E flat, F. So that's our next third above. And if I continue, I'll get this. That's 11. Sorry, 9. And then you have 11. And then 13 up here.
Yeah.
And you're done. You see, if I take these 3 notes up here, I call upper partials, I put them here, we play the whole scale.
Mm-hmm.
So, lots of time in music, in jazz music particularly, we have to make our own selection of chords, or they're called voicing sometimes, because there are many ways of playing these chords. Like, I can play them here, I can play them here, I can play down here. They're too low, that's too muddy. So it's like this. But I can play them also in an open way. What that means is, say take this triad, G minor first, we'll start to start. Instead of playing it like this here, I'm taking it the B flat up here. Now that's an open triad. Now I'm missing the 7th, I'm going to put it here. And now 9, 11, and that's it. I'm going to rename it, so I'll remember it. So it's F major triad, right? So the explanation for this will be G minor open triad, left hand, F major triad, close position, right hand. And now in music, to make a musical sentence, or something that makes sense, like in any language, we use, in a, how can I say, civilized more way, or progressive way, we use harmonies. Of course there's a rhythm to it, a melody, but it's I choose to go with the harmony first. So that means to have a musical sentence, you have to use certain chords that make sense. Now if I do this one, that's a 2 in the F major, then I got the 5, and that's the 1. So the same principle I was doing, and now I can open this, and there's a triad.
Yeah.
I can do the same thing. For C7 is this. This is a different scale. Scale that has extra notes that are not in the F major scale. Where these notes come from, somebody might ask, will be from F minor, tonic minor. So we're in F major scale. But since they share the same dominant, which is this dominant is same for F minor. F minor scale has 4 flats. If I put these flats now in my F major, I'm going to get this and this. So I have 4, right?
Yeah.
So that means I can play this chord. The 5th one, which is, the 5th one that I'm missing is this. But this one is something called tritone. If I play the C7, that goes to F, if I respell these 2 notes, they belong to a different 5. So this 5, now it's 5 of this key. So by with this logic, these two tones can be either way. That's why we call it tritone substitution when we play this chord. They play them together, actually. That's why they can go to F. So, therefore, you have this scale that goes. It's alter scale, and then this chord came from that scale, and the one was like. So that means this makes sense to me. Like, now I'm adding certain movement because music now without rhythm is not fulfilled. You need the rhythm. Either it can be following beat, or it could be a certain inner rhythm, which is something else. So, so that means you follow we have a certain beat, and we follow the counts. So it's like then we'll make a musical sentence as I said at the beginning. So it's like, so we're going. So if I go like this, if I go slowly, another thing is if I go ba 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 da dee da 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 da, I can sing something. If I'm lyricist, I can put some words like, "Did you understand?" I'm just making it up now, but I'm not lyricist. What do you think of this explanation? Right? So it depends.
Yeah.
Meaning you can sing with that, you can play it, you can go, which sounds more like a burlesque in a sense. But when do you play? It's the time now, right? Because I can go, which is straight, but I can go. And a different beat, right? So I'll go, or combination, I can go. And nothing. And that's enough. I can go a lot more, but that was enough for today.